Hello everyone. This video is for newly hired salaried employees. If you are an hourly employee, please exit this tutorial video and locate the hourly tutorial video, and that one will be much more relevant for you today. The purpose of this video is to learn how to log on to UKG for the very first time. We'll go over how to check your timesheets, change your personal information, and edit and submit your timesheets. So first you'll want to navigate to the UKG website. For the first time, your password will be your birthday in the format of month, day, year. So for example, if your birthday is January 1st, 2010, it will be 01/01/2010. All right, so I'm going to sign in using my birthday, and it will ask you to set up your multi-factor authentication. This is an important step because it will help verify your identity so that no one can log in as you and manipulate anything that you have in your system. So I'm going to choose the email option, and then I'll hit submit, and it will send me an email. So I'm going to grab that now, and it'll have a code that you just entered directly into there. All right. And then you can see here that it will ask you if you want to save this. I'm going to click save it for the next 7 days. All right, next it will ask you to change your password. As you can see here, there's different criteria that are required for your password. As you enter your new password, the criteria will turn gray. So you will see as I start entering and hitting the requirements, it's grayed out, and it means that I've got everything. All right, hit OK. And then the next part is going to be your challenge questions. This is going to help you log in if you forget your password. So I'm going to answer these for myself and hit continue. Now, for your UKG code, you are going to select this MAC code. And once it stops thinking, you will see your home page. You'll have some favorites on the left that you can edit here. And then it'll have some quick shortcut hits right here. And you can also edit this section. And then also your team is here. So the first thing we're going to do is learn how to change our personal information. So in order to do that, you're going to go over to your menu and you're going to click on this little person, and it's titled Myself. Then I'm going to go to Personal and Employee Summary. This is where all your personal information will live. You have private information over here, some contacts, names, addresses, and telephone numbers. And if you want to edit this, you'll come over here to this nice little handy section called Things I Can Do. No matter what tab you pick here, a Things I Can Do section will pop up. So if you wanted to change something, you could click on Change Name, Address, or Telephone, and it'll give you a form to fill out. It will have some red dots next to what is required. When you're finished, you'll hit Save, and it'll save it. I'm going to hit cancel because I did not update anything. Next, we are going to get into the workforce management part of UKG. In workforce management, you can find your timesheet and request time off. Looks like this is taking a little bit to load, but maybe I can bypass it. So I have workforce management under my favorites, but also if you're looking for it, it'll be under yourself right here. And it pops up a new tab at the top, as you can see. Okay, once it finishes loading, you will see my timesheet right here. I'm going to click that. And then you'll want to open the pay period that you're currently in. So today is June 13th, and you can see that this timesheet ends June 15th. So I'm going to open this by clicking the pencil. Next, as a salary employee, you are responsible for entering your raw total hours for the day. So as you can see, Hazel Manager already has some hours entered, but forgot June 6th, June 7th, and maybe some other days below. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to click on June 6th with the little plus and add in my 8 hours. The nice thing about this is you can add different lines if you wish. So let's say you worked 4 hours and then you had 4 hours of PTO. You would go here and look to find what time off bucket you're going to put your hours under. When you're done editing your timesheet, you're going to hit save and it'll populate. Now, if you were to make an error and you needed to fix something, you could use this little handy thing right here on notes and then say, forgot to input hours. Save. And then you have a note here for whoever's going to be approving your timesheet. In order to submit your timesheet, you'll want to go up here and click this submit button right next to save. And it looks like Hazel Manager does not have any PTO, so it won't let me actually submit this. So I'm going to delete this line, and then we'll add that 8 hours back under the cost center, hit save, and submit. Now, once you submit your timesheet, it's not going to let me submit it right now because of these punches. However, when you submit your timesheet, let's see if I can just delete these for the purpose of the video. Okay, so when you submit your timesheet, you can see now that nothing is editable. I cannot update these hours. Let's say you submitted it and then you're like, oh no, I forgot to enter all of these hours for the second week of my paycheck or my pay period. You'll want to reopen it here. And then it's open for you to edit again. If you were to submit it and your manager already approved it with errors on it, you'll just want to reach out to your manager, let them know that you have errors on your timesheet and to deny it. Once they do that, the reopen button will come up again and you can follow the same steps to reopen and edit your timesheet and then resubmit. To request time off, I would follow the policies given to you by your supervisor. However, it's a very easy step. Like I showed you before, click on this drop down and you can even browse to find different options of what your leave is going to be. But before you enter it in your timesheet, I would strongly suggest reaching out to your manager and discussing the proper protocol for you.